Let's take a look at an example using generic methods. I'm going to do a file, new project in Java, a Java application. I'll leave that default. And so then down here, let's see. After the public class Java application 13, hopefully I'm putting this in the right place, but we'll see. It'll give us an error if I'm not. I'm going to do public static, and instead of putting in the name of it, we're going to give it a generic name for the method. So I'll say E inside less than greater than, and I'm going to do a void, and I guess you print. I'll print uppercase, and I'll pass in E is going to represent data type we don't know. It's generic, and I'll call it OBJ again for the object. And it doesn't like something. Class interface. Okay, I probably put it in the wrong place. And move that right here. Yeah, that's where it is. Okay. And then I'm going to do a public, and I want to just print. Actually, I already did that. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to do a system or string s. Then s is equal to, and let me do string dot value of. Now notice value of. Look all the different types we have. Just an object, boolean, character, double, float, integer, long, so forth, arrays. So it can. This is an example where you can pass in any data type. Okay, so I do a value of, and then I'll have obj, what we're passing in. That'll convert it to a string, whatever it is. And then I'm going to do a system dot out print line, and then I'll print s dot to uppercase. Okay. So then up here in our main program, I can call that. I can call it directly since we gave it this generic right here. Then I can say uprint. Now we're not see the object name before we gave it a name and said it's of this type. Here I don't have to do that because we've defined a generic type. So I'll do uprint, beginning parentheses, hello, and uprint what? Uprint, and I'll do a character. And not that it makes any sense, but let me do a uprint a number. Yeah, let's see what this does. Now, the book will give an example where you can put something before this to indicate the generic portion of it, but you don't have to. You can just call the method directly like this. The type is generic. And you see you got hello, what, a, and 3. They're all uppercase. So it uppercases everything. Now again, when you're designing these, you have to think of what can I create here that would work for whatever types I'm going to use in my program. Now that doesn't mean you have to account for everything. You don't have to use 3. But if you want to have this to change the type, then or change the case, then you can. You could do weird things. You could change the case of every other letter, and then you could have it set up such that in your program you'd pass in only string type data. Anyway, that's how you can generically set this up, and then pass in whatever for the parameter here.